Have you ever wondered why, even after eating healthy, taking your vitamins and staying active, you still feel tired, sluggish, or just not like yourself? You're not alone. For most men over 60, this quiet dip in energy, motivation, and even intimacy isn't a sign of failure. It's a signal. A message from your body that something is changing and it needs a different kind of support now. Here's the truth. You don't need another prescription. You don't need expensive supplements. And you definitely don't need to just accept it. Sometimes, all it takes is a small shift, something as simple as what's on your plate. In this video, Intimacy Over 60 reveals 3 powerful, science-backed nuts that can help boost energy, restore vitality, and support your bedroom performance naturally and effectively. We're not talking about salty snack mixes or sugar-coated trail blends. These are whole, nutrient-dense nuts, the kind that nourish your heart, improve blood flow, and support the hormones that drive male health and performance. If you're over 60, this isn't about chasing your 30s. It's about giving your body the nutrition it needs right now to feel strong, steady, and alive again. Each of these 3 nuts has been used for generations in traditional health systems, and now, modern science is catching up, confirming just how powerful they really are. Not only will we walk you through the unique benefits of each nut, but we'll also show you exactly how to use them, how much, how often, and the easiest ways to make them part of your daily routine. Because when you support your body with the right foods, your energy returns, your drive comes back, and that quiet confidence, the one that says, "I still got it," begins to rise again. So, let's begin with the first on our list. Walnuts, nature's fuel for circulation, memory, and masculine strength. As men move into their 60s and beyond, changes in the body are natural, but they don't have to mean decline. What we often mistake for just getting older is actually the result of nutrient gaps, hormonal shifts, and years of low-grade inflammation silently building up. The truth is, your body is still capable of strength, performance, and deep connection. It just needs the right fuel, and at this stage of life, that means smarter nutrition. In your 30s and 40s, you could probably skip meals, grab fast food, and bounce back with little effort. But now, every bite matters. Every ingredient either supports your system or drains it. And when it comes to energy, hormone balance, circulation, and even emotional well-being, few foods are as efficient and powerful as nuts. Why nuts? Because they're compact nutrient bombs. A small handful delivers high-quality protein, healthy fats, essential minerals, and compounds that support everything from testosterone to heart health to brain function. But not all nuts are created equal. Some simply provide calories. Others, the right ones, provide medicine. Men over 60 don't just need calories. You need nutrients that reduce inflammation, improve blood flow, support testosterone, balance blood sugar, and protect your brain, heart, and prostate. These things matter now more than ever, because your system isn't broken, it's just more sensitive to the choices you make. And when you choose well, even small daily habits like eating the right nuts begin to stack up into real change. Better sleep, more morning energy, a stronger sense of presence with your partner, and a growing belief that your best days aren't behind you, they're right here, waiting for you to claim them. In the next section, we'll dive into the first of 3 powerhouse nuts every man over 60 should be eating regularly. Walnuts, a surprising ally for circulation, performance, and brain clarity. Nut number 1, walnuts, the circulation and brain booster. If there's one nut every man over 60 should start eating today, it's the humble walnut. Don't be fooled by its common appearance. Walnuts are a nutritional powerhouse, especially when it comes to circulation, memory, and male vitality. For older men, these aren't just nice-to-haves, they're essentials. Let's start with blood flow. Healthy erections, strong energy levels, and even clear thinking all rely on one thing: good circulation. And that's where walnuts shine. They're rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which help reduce inflammation, lower LDL, bad cholesterol, and keep your blood vessels flexible and open. Think of blood flow like a fuel system. When the pipes are clean and open, the engine runs smoothly. When they're blocked or rigid, everything slows down. Walnuts help keep that fuel line flowing, especially in areas where performance matters most. But that's not all. Walnuts are also high in L-arginine, an amino acid your body uses to create nitric oxide, the very same compound that pharmaceutical ED drugs aim to replicate. Nitric oxide relaxes blood vessels, allowing for more blood to reach your lower regions during intimacy. The result? Stronger, more natural performance without side effects. Beyond performance, walnuts support brain health too. The omega-3s and antioxidants found in walnuts protect your brain from age-related decline, help sharpen memory, and promote emotional balance. For many men, the return of mental clarity can feel just as empowering as the physical improvements. Best of all, walnuts are incredibly easy to include in your diet. You don't need to overhaul your meals. Just a small handful of raw, unsalted walnuts each day is enough. Toss them into oatmeal or salads, blend them into smoothies, or enjoy them plain as a snack. Their natural oils also help you feel full longer, reducing cravings and stabilizing blood sugar. It's a simple shift, but a powerful one. And when done consistently, it becomes part of a new rhythm. One that supports your strength, confidence, and quiet return to self. Next, we'll explore nut number 2, Brazil nuts, and why just 1 or 2 a day can help reignite hormone balance and vitality from within. Nut number 2, Brazil nuts, the hormone and mood stabilizer. If there's a single nutrient, most men over 60 are missing one that quietly impacts testosterone, energy, and emotional balance. It's selenium. And the best natural source of selenium on Earth? The Brazil nut. Brazil nuts are large, creamy, and rich in flavor. But beneath that taste lies a mineral with powerful effects on men's health, especially during the later decades of life. Just one Brazil nut contains more than 100% of your daily selenium needs. That means with just a single nut, you're fueling your body with the raw material it needs to maintain proper hormone balance. Here's why that matters. Selenium plays a crucial role in testosterone production. As you age, testosterone naturally begins to decline. It's not just about sex drive. Low testosterone affects energy, motivation, mood, muscle mass, and even your ability to handle stress. Most men feel this as a slow fading, less drive, less purpose, less fire. But when selenium levels are restored, the hormonal system can begin to stabilize. Testosterone has a foundation again. Even better, selenium is a powerful antioxidant, helping your cells fight inflammation and oxidative stress, 2 of the biggest causes of aging-related decline in men. It also supports thyroid health, which governs metabolism, energy, and emotional steadiness. I've seen men who struggled with sluggish mornings, low motivation, and mood swings come back into balance not through medication, but by simply adding 1-2 Brazil nuts a day to their routine. That's the beauty of it. No pills, no complex protocols. Just 1 or 2 Brazil nuts, chewed slowly and mindfully, can make a powerful difference. Eat them on their own. Add them to a trail mix with almonds and walnuts, or chop them into yogurt or smoothies. But remember, more is not better. Because Brazil nuts are so rich in selenium, you only need a little. In fact, too much can be harmful. Stick with 1-2 per day, and let consistency do the rest. When your hormones are supported, and your mood is steady, everything feels easier. And that brings us to one of the most underrated everyday powerhouses for men's vitality, the almond. Let's talk about what makes it so special. Nut number 3, almonds, the stress and stamina ally. Almonds are familiar. You've seen them in trail mix, on grocery shelves, and maybe even in your pantry right now. But don't let their everyday appearance fool you. Almonds are one of the most powerful foods a man over 60 can add to his daily routine. Why? Because almonds target 3 of the biggest challenges men face as they age: stress, low energy, and hormonal imbalance. Let's start with stress. As we age, our nervous system becomes more reactive. Cortisol, the stress hormone, tends to stay elevated longer, which drains testosterone, disrupts sleep, and wears down mental clarity. That's where almonds shine. Almonds are packed with magnesium, a mineral many older men are deficient in. Magnesium helps calm the nervous system, regulate cortisol levels, and promote better sleep. In fact, men with low magnesium often report feeling tired, anxious, or flat, a subtle drain that builds over time. Now let's talk about stamina and energy. Almonds are rich in healthy fats, protein, and B vitamins, all of which fuel the body without spiking blood sugar. That means more stable energy, fewer crashes, and a stronger foundation for daily activity, whether that's taking a walk, doing yard work, or sharing an intimate moment with your partner. And then there's testosterone. Almonds contain zinc, a critical nutrient for testosterone production and prostate health. Zinc also supports immune function and tissue repair, two areas that become more important with every passing decade. I had a patient, Leonard, who started eating a small handful of almonds every afternoon instead of reaching for his usual bag of chips. Within weeks, he reported fewer sugar cravings, better energy in the evenings, and in his own words, more fire in the tank. Almonds are incredibly versatile. You can eat them raw, roasted, without sugar or oils, soaked overnight for easier digestion, or blended into smoothies. You can even add almond butter to oatmeal or pair a few with a piece of dark chocolate for a satisfying dessert. The key is consistency. A small handful of almonds a day, about 10-15 nuts, is enough to deliver real benefits. No gimmicks, no guesswork. With walnuts for circulation, Brazil nuts for hormones, and almonds for energy and stress, you're now building a foundation of strength from the inside out. But what happens when you make these changes part of your daily rhythm? Let's zoom out and look at the big picture. Now that we've explored the individual power of walnuts, Brazil nuts, and almonds, it's time to connect the dots. Because while each nut delivers unique benefits on its own, something even more powerful happens when they work together. Think of your body like a well-designed engine. Each part's circulation, hormones, sleep, mental clarity, desire depends on the others to run smoothly. When one system is off, the whole machine slows down. But when everything starts firing again, even simple tasks feel easier. Your energy returns, your confidence rises, and intimacy starts to feel natural again, not forced. Let's take a closer look. Walnuts help restore blood flow. That means oxygen-rich circulation reaches the brain, the heart, and the areas below the belt essential for physical response and performance. Brazil nuts support testosterone and emotional strength. Just 1 or 2 nuts a day helps keep your hormone levels balanced, your motivation steady, and your immune system strong. That translates into better recovery, better mood, and a deeper connection with your partner. Almonds manage stress, stabilize blood sugar, and improve stamina. When your nervous system is calm and fueled, you're less likely to feel fatigued or anxious. You sleep deeper, wake up stronger, and move through the day with more purpose. Here's where it gets interesting. These nuts don't work like medication. There's no single effect. Instead, they build momentum over time. With each passing week, they help lower chronic inflammation, improve vascular health, nourish your cells, and restore the natural hormone rhythms that support male vitality. It's not about superfoods. It's about synergy, real food working with your biology every day. I've seen men in their 60s, 70s, even early 80s regain their spark by making this one simple change: a daily handful of the right nuts. It's not just about extending life, it's about enriching life. Imagine waking up with more energy, feeling mentally sharp, moving with less pain, laughing more, feeling more in tune with your partner not just physically but emotionally. That's what happens when you support your body instead of forcing it. These nuts don't replace medications or solve every problem overnight, but they do create a foundation of health that everything else builds on. And that brings us to the final part of this journey: what to do next. By now, you understand the why. You've seen how walnuts, Brazil nuts, and almonds each play a role in restoring energy, hormone balance, circulation, and emotional well-being for men over 60. But understanding is just the beginning. The real transformation happens in the doing. The good news? This doesn't require a complete overhaul of your life. No restrictive diets, no fancy supplements. All you need is a small, consistent habit, a daily nut ritual that becomes as automatic as brushing your teeth. Here's how to make it simple and sustainable. Morning. Start with energy and focus. Begin your day with a light, nutritious breakfast and include 1 tablespoon of crushed walnuts. Stir them into oatmeal or Greek yogurt. Add cinnamon or fresh berries for taste. 2 almonds, soaked overnight if possible. Chewing them slowly helps release their nutrients, setting a calm, focused tone for the day. These 2 simple additions help fuel your morning with healthy fats and protein, balancing blood sugar and supporting brain clarity. Midday. Rebuild hormones and strength. After lunch, when you might feel a natural dip in energy, reach for your hormonal ally. One Brazil nut, no more than two. Enjoy it slowly. Let this be a mindful break, a few moments to pause, reset, and nourish your deeper systems. Over time, this trace mineral powerhouse will help restore testosterone production and immune function at the cellular level. Evening. Rest and recovery. If you like a light snack after dinner or before bed, make it a nourishing one. Another 4-6 almonds or walnuts, raw and unsalted. These support your nervous system, improve sleep quality, and help your muscles and hormones recover overnight. You'll wake up feeling more rested and more in tune with your body. A few tips for success. Keep it visible. Place a small jar of nuts on your kitchen counter or desk. What you see, you'll remember to eat. Rotate and combine. Try different combinations to avoid boredom. Almonds and walnuts one day, Brazil nuts the next. Chew slowly. Nuts are nutrient-dense. The slower you eat them, the more your body can absorb. Don't overdo it. More isn't better. Stick to the amounts listed. These are powerful foods, and your body only needs a little each day. Final thought from Intimacy Over 60. This isn't about eating nuts. It's about choosing to care for your body, not out of fear, but out of respect. These small, steady actions say, I still care about my health, my vitality, my connection. And your body will respond. Every day is a chance to rebuild your strength, to feel more like yourself, to choose a version of you that's not younger but wiser, more present and fully alive. Start today. Your body is ready.